Here are 5 multiverse tips you need to know. Binding your neutral attacks. For this you'll need to go to your settings and check or change your neutral attack bind. Doing this will allow you to use your neutral attacks whilst moving. This is crucial when using characters such as Bugs, Morty or Harley, as well as many others. Knowing your neutral will drastically improve your gameplay. 93% of you aren't subscribed, so if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button because it's free and you can always unsubscribe later. The second tip I have for you guys is dodge jumping. This is a technique you can practice in the advanced tutorials on the menu page of the game, in which I think is slightly overlooked. Dodge jumping allows faster movement across the map. This is mainly used for extending combos or confirming kills, or even starting combos unexpectedly. Using this tech can raise the quality of your games, and I'd recommend you practice it. Perks. When it comes to perks, it can get a bit confusing. However, I have a couple guidelines for you to make sure you can get the most out of your perks. In ones, I suggest avoiding the damage increase in perks, as 5% damage isn't worth it, unless you're using characters who have heavy hitting attacks like Superman, Shaggy or Iron Giant. In 2s you can stack these damage perks as they aid both characters. Characters who have multiple cooldowns can run I'll Take That, which reduces the cooldown when dodging through attacks. If your character is using projectiles, consider running Make It Rain Dog to increase projectile speed, Ice to Beat You to stack ice and slow your opponent, and that's Flammable Dog to ignite your opponent once attacking them after your projectile. When it comes to defense perks, you should really consider using Toon Elasticity, which reduces your velocity after bouncing off walls and floors, or you could use Kryptonian Skin, which reduces damage taken, or Back to Back in 2s, which reduces damage taken when you and your teammate are close, which could really come in clutch in tense games. Utility wise, you should consider using Tasmanian Trigonometry for extra knockback, Triple Jump for better recovery and juggling and continuing your combos, Speed Force Assist for obviously more speed. Everyone likes moving faster, you can't really counter someone who's fast. Last Stand for desperate damage, once you reach over 100 damage to you, and CoffeeZilla for those with a lot of cooldowns like Morty and Bugs. These perks that I've listed here are baseline best for any character you're using. Adaptability is key. In order to ensure winning, you need to prepare for all maps. Obviously, you may want to switch perks and playstyles depending on the map, so make sure you practice usage on your abilities on each of the maps in the lab. Knowing your moveset is the most important tip in this whole video. In order to win your games, you need to master your characters, and I suggest you pick a character to main and constantly practice them to fully understand their kit. You should use an advanced guide to learn everything about your characters. And by the way, if you don't know who to purchase, you can try all the characters in the lab for free. Bonus tip, know your opponent. As a final tip, I suggest having basic knowledge on every character's abilities in order to predict their moves and punish their mistakes, allowing you to string combos and guarantee a win.